Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. First, the car Hoons, who openly thank the Australian taxpayer for their hotted up machines. Tonight, irresponsible drivers who claim they're sponsored by Centrelink, even boasting about it with signs on their cars. Tim Avia has our report and joins me live. Tim?
Yes, Tracy, our undercover investigation tonight will show just how dangerous and violent these thugs are. After smashing up one car and bashing its driver right in front of us, they then turned on me and our camera crew, chasing our car and trying to run us off this suburban street in the early hours of the morning by driving on the wrong side of the road and running red lights. As you're about to see, these idiots will stop at nothing to evade police and keep their meet-up secret.
It's stopping people from getting home to their families.
Illegal, dangerous and out of control.
That's where it all happens.
Yeah, as long as no more pigs rock up, we should be sweet.
These are the secret undercover videos of suburban Hoons on the rampage. Handing out vigilante justice.
It has to be stopped, have to be broken up, has to be addressed.
Some even boast their cars are sponsored by Centrelink. It's a take-no-prisoners society, as we find out when they discover our cameras and turn on our camera crew.
You want to be a delete it off your phone right now, you camera.
It happens every Saturday without fail. At midnight, a motorcade of hotted up cars will drive down this road to perform illegal stunts on these public streets. It's a continual game of cat and mouse for the police who are chasing them, as well as a constant headache for neighbours worried it's only a matter of time before someone is killed. They arrive in a procession. Hundreds of people all turning up for one reason only, and it's first in, best dressed when it comes to getting a vantage point to watch the night's antics. For many, it's a family affair.
My dad did a burnout and Polly got him straight away. They knew what he was wearing and everything.
Yeah,
Knew what
followed
car he
him
was
to
driving
his
straight
house.
away.
And it never takes long for rubber to start burning. Both drivers and spectators have shocking admissions.
I almost killed myself last night.
And they boast about how police are too afraid to tackle them.
Last time there was when the cops rocked up, they pulled up in the middle here, and some fella threw a bottle and hit their car. So yeah, that it's pretty funny.
Incredibly, they even joke about the possibility their illegal meetup could be featured on A Current Affair, not knowing we're already there undercover, filming them on hidden cameras.
That's why Paul over there. We went into the industrial area, seen Paul there, so we all turned around. We're going to see it on ACA next week. Tracy Grimshaw.
This P-plater with the Centrelink ute quickly gets down to business, burning through his tyre and down to the bare rim. But as the burnouts and donuts continue, the wheel becomes so hot it cuts into the road. Disaster looms as traffic approaches.
Hey mate, there's a car coming. There's a car coming.
Two men eventually push the ute off, but other cars quickly take its place.
I've got young kids and come home and Dad gets scared because you're literally driving through people and pushing them out of the road so you get through.
David Mills lives nearby and navigates through these Hoon meetups to get home every week.
That freaks my kids out, which is fair enough, because they're only young. And I'm not going to stop and do anything because I'm outnumbered and I've got my kids in the car. So it's scary for me and for the kids.
What happened when you went up there to confront them?
They threatened our lives with skewers, knives, tyre levers, run us over, do whatever they could because someone, told them that they didn't like it.
Tonight, the Hoons are talking about this crash which just happened nearby. Captured by the Polair helicopter, police say 3 people in this car were doing burnouts and sped off to escape. But the Hoons have a different story.
They were in a stolen car and he was drunk. He was doing 220 down the road, and
They nudged him. Apparently,
two
people
died.
died.
One broke a neck or something.
That's actually not what happened at all. The driver lost control himself and police officers saved his life.
I'll try and kick this one over, mate.
This is footage taken from police body cameras as officers pull the trapped youths out of their car. They're the same officers who get abused verbally and physically by Hoons every day.
Nice and slow. It's covered in fuel, so be careful. Good work, mate. You keep coming.
No, they didn't get out of the car.
Really?
Too many people to get out of the car. But everybody was standing on the corner.
Back on the streets, the Hoons are telling us tales of fights.
Were there punches thrown and everything?
Yeah, everyone
yeah.
was swinging at everybody over there.
And then my
Like,
friend
that was
almost
all,
got
like,
hit.
not
And showing us videos of near misses and accidents.
There was girls standing up there,
palm.
and he almost hit like poles and stuff.
Did he almost hit one of the girls?
I think so, yeah.
We were only out for about an hour. Went down the local pub for dinner, come back, and yeah, the yard was totally shredded.
Megan Kruger is another long-suffering neighbour. The Hoons even do donuts in her front yard. But even more terrifying are the threats made to local residents.
And the Hoons have gotten involved and said, you know, we know now where you are and stuff like that. So it is quite threatening to hear that from young people who just obviously don't care.
While we're filming the burnouts, all of a sudden the crowd starts disappearing. Word on the street is we need to move to a different location.
Where's everyone going?
Well, this is usually like the best spot.
Everyone's going to Dunn Road, apparently.
When we arrive at the new location, tension is in the air. There's been an altercation on the drive over here, which quickly spills over. This man, Brody, starts throwing punches at a driver through the window of his car. While another man smashes the windscreen. The other Hoons take care of the rest of the car. For most of the night, we're able to remain undercover, filming as we walk around the crowd, as well as from inside our vehicle where no one notices. But all that changes when the Hoons begin fighting, and some of them spot this more professional handy cam that one of our camera crew is using. What happens next takes us by surprise, as things turn very ugly. Brody is still walking around high on adrenaline, boasting the women in the car are lucky he didn't bash them as well. It's at this point the group spots our camera.
Why are you videoing us?
Hey?
Apparently you were videoing us.
No, I didn't do anything.
Why were you trying to video us?
Hey?
Why were you trying to video us? Why were you videoing us?
More Hoons gather around as Brody justifies his violence.
They just tried killing us and another carload on the highway.
Really?
Yes, they deserved everything they
That's
got.
cool, that's cool.
But afraid their illegal activities have been caught on our cameras, the whole group starts getting angry.
They deserve, man.
Why are you out here with the video camera?
Just delete it, man.
Yeah, so what's the point of videoing, bro? We all skid here, you know? This is gets us in trouble. You.
It was only the...
Going back on us.
Other cars, meanwhile, are still doing skids. But the antics on and off the road are quickly cut short.
Well, it looks like the police have turned up. They're coming down the road and everyone's scattering. Never seen so many people move so quickly. Now it's just a matter of them all finding another spot. They'll just move locations and keep on doing the same thing.
But one Hoon still won't leave. He's determined to find out exactly who we are.
What's with the video camera?
Mate, heaps of people got video cameras.
Yeah, but no one has a video camera like you.
Hey?
No one has a video camera like you. What's different? Why do you have it?
And he desperately wants us to delete our footage.
Who you work for?
Why don't you tell me who you work for? Camera crew in there.
With our cover exposed, we leave the Hooning hotspot as fast as we can, but still, the Hoons aren't finished with us yet. As we try to get away, one car starts to chase us, driving down the wrong side of the road and running red lights. Then, here on this street, the Hoons attempt to block our path and force us off the road. It's a dangerous manoeuvre that puts everyone's lives at risk and really reinforces why these lawless idiots need to be taken off our roads.
Tim, it's a really serious concern for the community. We have a regular monthly general meeting and the hooning is raised in every one of those meetings.
David Allen is from the Jacobs Well Progress Association and says his community is sick of the Hoons intimidating single women.
A woman driving home by herself being confronted by multiple vehicles hooning, doing donuts, etc. Very frightening event.
I wish that bring friends back.
So what we're talking about here is people committing these offences who are criminals. They're not just young people who are trying to have fun. They are criminals.
We showed our footage to Des Lacey from the Gold Coast Police, who says they will take action.
There's only one way to deal with the lawless, and that's put them in jail. Take their vehicles.
But one problem officers face is that these hoons move location extremely quickly. It's the ongoing battle they and residents will have to fight for years to come.
How long before someone is hurt or killed?
Mate, I tell you, it won't be long.
And after watching our vision in that story, Queensland Police acted swiftly. Late today, they sent us these photos. It's the sponsored by Centrelink ute you saw doing burnouts being impounded. The 17-year-old owner was arrested and charged with dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, willful damage relating to the damage of the road, and he was also served with a vehicle defective notice. If you recognise anyone else in our story breaking the law, let us know via email.